Hello everybody, in this video we're going to talk about the second half of your pipeline manager settings. So first things first, you're going to be logged in as an admin. Then you're going to want to go over to pipeline manager here. We'll go over to settings. We'll select settings again. Now in one video I covered goal settings for pipeline and activity, and in the video prior to this one I covered the first half of your pipeline settings. So selecting default pipelines for web forms, notifications, and then lost deal reasons were all covered in that video. In this video, we're going to talk about the service board, your pipeline leaderboard, round robin, retention pipeline, and the restrict stage change. So first, let's go into service board here. So this is going to be our ticketing system. So you can put an email address in here. And then from this, every time somebody emails this email address, it will then be forwarded to this pipeline for sales, and then the stage will be lead in. So most people, of course, have this go to their service board, and then issue would be the first stage, and then you'll click raise request here. You can, of course, edit this and then delete as well. For pipeline leaderboard, you can just select which pipelines you want to be included in your leaderboard. Sometimes boards such as service boards don't really need to be included in that analytics, so this is where you can turn that on or off for each board. Round robin, so this is where you have a lead that's going to come in from maybe a web lead or an intake form or something along those lines, and the lead has not yet been assigned to an agent. You can have it automatically be assigned. So for instance, this will be assigned to Jake. Then the next lead will be assigned to Jeff, and then Gina, and then if there was a fourth lead, it would go back to Jake, and then to Jeff, and then Gina, and so on and so forth. And you can have this for each pipeline. Your retention pipeline has a lot of different settings. We do have defaults for most of them, but if you do want to change anything, you can. So if you want to click customize here, you can have the amount of days you want the card to show up on your board. If you want it to be who can get the card, you can put this here and have multiple people be assigned. You want to set the pipeline that the card goes to. So this default's going to be the retention pipeline. You can customize that if you want, based off commercial or other. If you want to create the card inside, so you already picked the board that you wanted to go to. You selected the stage as well. And then you can decide if you want to go to the private or the shared board. And then you can decide after so many days after that policy expired, you can have the card automatically be archived. Next, we're going to talk about restrict stage change. So this is for checklists. So you can make checklists mandatory among the entire board. So for instance, you can see here on sales and on automation test, every checklist that you're made that you are import into the card, you can mark as mandatory, and the card will not be allowed to move from one stage to another until you've completed that checklist. So let's go take a look at what that looks like. So in Pipeline Manager here, you're going to see that this person has not completed 0 out of 10 tasks they've completed. So I'm going to try to move the card from one stage to the next, and you're going to see I'm going to get this error message saying that I can't because I have not completed the checklist. Now this card, I've completed 5 out of 5 tasks. So when I move the card, it'll move and there'll be no error message.